Otc Beverages, the award nominated for the best traditional, natural, and organic flavors with your health in mind. Superior tasting sparkling ginger beer, still and sparkling sorrel drink, and our new flavor, blue butterfly pea flower with lime. Available in cans, Otc cold press refreshing taste will keep you cool the organic way. Available at your favorite supermarkets, restaurants, pubs, and more. Order online at otcbeverages.com. The most refreshing taste of health.
Fit FM 96.7.
96.7.
Duncan's Trelawney.
This is your favorite station.
Fit FM 96.7.
Hey, welcome back. What's happening right about now? We're getting to the telephone line.
Hello.
Hey, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Where are you now? Where are you in the world right now?
I am in London, United Kingdom.
You're in London, United Kingdom. What's the weather like?
Yep.
What's the weather like right now?
Actually, it's not too bad. It was nice and sunny today, but it has been pretty rough over the last few days. We've had a lot of rain and stuff like that. But a few floods and whatever. But apart from that, today was lovely.
Okay.
But not as nice as Jamaica.
Listen to me, no, man. I know I boast and show off on you, but nowhere no nicer than yard. Nowhere no better than yard. Let me tell you, man, if we could sell this climate, we would be the richest country on the planet.
For real.
But tell me this, though. Introduce yourself properly, because you're here on a business capacity.
Yes.
You're doing something huge, but you're taking it simple and talking to me nice and easy. Let our listeners know your full name, what you're representing, and then we get down into the details.
Okay. So my name is Shirley White, and I am the owner, founder, CEO, and managing director of Otc Beverages.
Sound like Ed Cook and Bakowash. Ed Cook and Bakowash. You know that Jamaican saying? Ed Cook and Bakowash?
Yeah. I've heard that before.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
So the Otc Beverages brand was founded the idea came to fruition in 2017, and we actually became incorporated in the UK in 2018.
Okay, tell us about the journey. What was it like being a female entrepreneur in England to overcome in terms of bringing out a brand of Otc Beverages, a line of Otc Beverages?
Bringing out a drinks brand, because manufacturing and food and drink is not my background. My background is in banking and finance. So I used to work in the City of London, looking after all of the trading screens and pricing as a vice president. So it was a totally new market for me. So that was my background. So manufacturing food and drink and all that sort of thing was completely unknown to me. But one thing I did know was that having come up with the idea to create a drinks brand, one of the things I knew I did not want to do was make it a cottage industry and do it from home, i.e., make it myself and put it in plastic bottles, stick a label on it, and do that sort of thing. That wasn't my objective.
Okay.
My objective was to create a brand that could make a difference and leave a legacy.
Create a brand that makes a difference and thus leaving a legacy.
Yes.
So the Otc beverage is here to stay, and it will be around with us for generations to generations. But no, just tell us.
That's the plan.
Yeah, but tell us this now. What's in the product? We're talking about products. Everybody's like, what they're talking about? Otc Beverages, take us there. What did you see the need for that brought you to create these beverages? And tell us what the beverages are for all those who are now, can't wait no more, I want to hear.
Yeah, I think that's a very important question, actually, because when you bring out a new brand, it's always, what does that mean? What is it, etc. So fundamentally, it's simple. The brand is a version, my version of ginger beer, still and sparkling, and sorrel or whatever you want to call it, still and sparkling. I think we're one of the very few brands on the market that has a sparkling sorrel. And we do it in cans and bottles, bottles being a bit more luxurious. And we also have a new flavor that we recently launched last year called Blue Butterfly Pea Flower with Lime. So
blue butterfly pea flower with it sounds like a whole heap of word. Let me try to get it now. Blue butterfly pea flower with lime.
Yes, Phil. It's very sophisticated.
What is the butterfly pea flower? What's so special about that?
I'll come on to that in a minute. But just to answer your question, right, with regards to why Otc Beverages, why did I come up with creating that? Because there's loads of ginger beers on the market. There's old Jamaican ginger beer, and there's this and other. And trust me, I've heard it all since I've launched the brand. My grandma makes it like this, and it tastes like that. And my grandma's sorrel tastes like this, and I make my sorrel at home. Yada yada yada. You know what we West Indians and Caribbean people are like.
Take serious pride with them sorrel,
No. Listen.
When they give you a glass of sorrel, when Jamaicans give you a glass of sorrel, stand up and watch the expression on your face.
Yes.
So did you capture that passion, that love, that pride in our product and engulf it within the OTC sorrel as well?
Absolutely.
That's what you did.
I mean, it's this is no disrespect to Jamaicans, but sorrel is drunk across the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
And there's everybody adds their own twist and whatever to the sorrel.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you get with if you go into 10 people's houses, nobody's rice and peas is going to taste the same. Nobody's mutton soup is going to taste the same. Everybody's going to have their own version and stand back and watch you as you sip away or eat away or whatever on what they've provided to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I wanted to create a sorrel drink that was my version of a sorrel drink with all the health benefits associated with sorrel, because a lot of the drinks that we consume in the Caribbean, I think we take it for granted as to the homemade drinks, the quality of the ingredients that goes into it, and what it actually does for our health. Yes. A lot of the drinks that our grandparents used to drink when we were, and as children we used to drink when we were growing up, we really took it for granted, and they're real thirst quenchers. But additionally, the ingredients have a lot of health benefits.
Yes.
And you're much better off drinking those drinks than you are taking up a can of Coke or Ting or Bigger or whatever, because it's full of all these different benzoates and whatever names you can't even pronounce that are certainly not in your grandmother's ginger beer. Yeah. Right. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to drink a KA or a Bigger or whatever. But hey, there's a market for everything. But what I wanted to do is bring to market the taste of what our grandmothers used to make. Yes. Put it in a professional looking bottle that anybody could drink anywhere. If you're not a drinker and you go to a club, the style of the product and the presentation of the product is high end, luxurious and premium. Okay. It tastes good. And if you wanted to chase it with a vodka or a gin, with a ginger beer, or put some of the ginger beer in with champagne, it tastes damn good. And the same with the sorrel. If you want to chase a bit of rum, brandy, or whatever your tipple is, it tastes good. Or if you just want to drink it on its own, it looks good. If you're dressed up all fly at a party, yes, people are going to ask, what is that you've got in your hand and you're drinking, because of the presentation. So it was important for me to create a product that had a professional, premium, luxurious look, because we like to look good as a people. Yeah.
And I want to hear some more about the health benefits.
Yeah, so the health benefits with the sorrel are, it's very good for flushing out the system. Okay. We've only got 5 to 6 ingredients in our product. And we use extract of products in the drinks. They're not extracted using ethanol, which is a cheaper process for extracting products. And we use Madagascan vanilla extracts in our drinks, so which makes a complete difference to the taste.
Yeah, sorry, you're saying most companies or other people, not yourself, OTC Beverages, take themselves away from the more inexpensive way, which is more traditional. It's a bit more inexpensive. So your phone, even though it's a bit more costly to provide the quality that's in a part of your dream, you have gone the more expensive route and give them top premium quality, irregardless of cost.
Absolutely. That was always the objective.
Yes.
Because before I even went to run the product, I did my research.
Yes.
I did my research. I looked into what quality I was going to put into the product.
Yes.
If you want to drink, like I said, if you want to drink the cheaper drinks, the cheaper drinks are there for you to drink. That's fine. But you're not going to get that in a bottle of Otc Beverages. So that was my objective, to make sure that the standard and the quality that goes into the product was maintained as per what because I use organic cane sugar in the drinks as well. There's no alternative sweeteners or anything like that buzz stuff in the drink. It's basic, simple, high quality ingredients.
And
so
I know it's not. Is it in Jamaica's yet? Because we got samples. We drink off that long time. And folks, I can tell you, I'm a product of the product. It really tastes great. I'm sorry, folks. In the follow up to this conversation, you're going to be seeing some footages coming out on social media that you can see what the products look like and stuff. But we got the samples and we drank them naturally, and we take one liquor taste and then another liquor taste and then another liquor taste, and it done. That's how it go. So when are you thinking of expanding now to, I think plans are afoot to come into Jamaica?
Yeah, one of the things that you've got to do with whenever you launch into a new market is actually test the market and see how the drink is going to be adopted in that market. So the expansion process has to be looked at and researched. We've got some interest in Jamaica, clearly, and obviously working with yourself, your good self, Phil, and Renee,
and Fit FM,
and getting
Fit FM. And Fit FM.
Island, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Island Fizbiz Media and Fit FM.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You guys have been fantastic, and I'm sure people are waiting to see what this product looks like and what it tastes like, which is understandable. So, but as a company that's go on.
Currently, it's available in all the pubs, shops, supermarkets, most abroad.
We're in shops, we're online, we're on Amazon, we're also going to be on Amazon Launchpad. We've been selected to be on Amazon Launchpad. We've been nominated, shortlisted for a number of different awards here in the UK. So it's a process that we're going through. We're taking thoughtful steps to actually get the product out to market in the right way that suits us as a company. So that's got to be something that you look at when you asked me the question earlier with regards to some of the not necessarily challenges, but the processes that you have to go through when you launch a brand. But one of the things I always say is that, don't run before you can actually walk. Do your research, think about what steps you want to do, and think strategically, because and kind of you have to be blinkered. You have to make a decision. You have to roll with it and be willing to take the punches that come your way, so with the decisions that you make.
You're saying just chart the path, and decide, so no matter what comes what may, this is what I'm doing. So even when the doubters come and the doubters say this not gonna work, that not gonna work, and they get nervous and run down leave you, you have to stand your ground and just fight it through.
Forget that. Absolutely. You have to be blinkered. Nothing's going to be 100% perfect. I don't believe in the word, I'm a perfectionist. Perfection does not exist in this world. What you do, you make a decision and you roll with it, and that's it. And then you learn from those decisions that you make. You do a post-mortem and you improve as you go along.
All right, so on to the multi-million-dollar question now. When you say you come in Jamaica?
Yes. If I could get on a plane and come over there tomorrow, I would. But no.
Listen, if you can't make it, I want to know when Otc Beverages will be live in Jamaica, because you know what will happen when you reach Jamaica, right? When the product reach Jamaica, all the big media houses all over the world are going to be running you down because you're in Jamaica now. So I want them to know that you're first here on Fit FM. So from you touch the soil, the first place you're touching is Fit FM, and they can come after.
Absolutely, I'm coming straight in to see you, Phil.
Absolutely. So when are the products slated to be in Jamaica? When are you thinking of? Do you have a broker already? What's the process going on like?
We're in discussions with looking at who to partner with in Jamaica. It's got to be the right people.
Mm-hmm.
So those discussions are ongoing, and as they mature, I will keep you posted on that.
All right, tell me this now. OTC Beverages, right?
Yes.
I'm giving away $1,000 phone credit. If you can answer a question, what's the smartest insect on the planet?
Repeat the question.
What is the smartest insect on the planet?
Ants.
Ants?
Yes.
That's very, very close, but you are not correct.
Okay.
If anyone can text me right about now, courtesy of OTC Beverages, 482-4944, you got to send your text if you know the answer of what is the smartest insect on the planet. It's a trivia question, so it might be different from what you research or Google, or it's just a joke. We're having fun with OTC Beverages. She's coming to Jamaica with a whole host of wonderful products. She got the ginger beer, the sorrel, sparkling and non-sparkling, and the new flavor, blue butterfly pea with lime. Did I say it right?
You did indeed.
All right.
Do you want some story? Do you want the detail on that
Yeah. What's the detail?
Have you got time for that?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wait for somebody to text me what's the smartest insect in the world. Until I get that text, let's talk.
Yeah.
Tell me the background behind the blue butterfly pea with lime. It sounds like it must be good for me if it have so much words in it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I've never heard of that." I hadn't heard of it until I did my research and looked into the flower. So it's a Southeast Asian flower. Actually, it's grown in Thailand, mostly Southeast Asia, and it's an interesting flower actually, because when you look at it, it's quite tiny, but it has a very deep purpley blue color, and it's very good for reducing anxiety, depression, stress, reducing the graying of hair.
It calms your nerves. It calms the nerve.
It's good for anxiety, depression, and stress.
Okay.
And reducing the graying of hair and cleansing the immune system. And if you add lime to it, then it makes it alkaline. So it's good in all areas for your body.
It sounds like the body actually needs to have this in it.
That's right. I mean, if you think across the range of drinks that we provide, effectively all of them can be drunk as teas, right? Yeah. Because if you think of the sorrel, which is on the rosella plant, hibiscus flower, and then you've got that can be drunk as a tea. You've got ginger, can be drunk as a tea, and then you have the butterfly pea flower that can be drunk as a tea. So fundamentally, the drinks have those infusion benefits in them. So that's something to bear in mind as well. But that's the background with butterfly pea flower. So I think it takes us out of the sort of like the traditional Caribbean bracket that we have with the ginger beer and the sorrel, and takes us into a different realm, which is with the butterfly pea flower and lime, and making something a little bit more interesting for people to consume.
It is absolutely necessary, because with the current COVID situation right now, people here agree, them stressed out, plus tax. If the price of everything will go up, the price of gas get into it. So if we can actually find a beverage like OTC beverage, and you have the blue butterfly pea with lime, you said we'd add the lime to it, now the drink becomes alkaline. And we know more than ever we need to alkaline our bodies to protect us, our immune system right now. So you're actually doing a service to mankind. This is something where you can go spend ants.
Yes.
That's very, very close, but you are not correct.
Okay.
If anyone can text me right about now, courtesy of OTC Beverages, 482-4944, you got to send your text if you know the answer of what is the smartest insect on the planet. It's a trivia question, so it might be different from what you research or Google, or it's just a joke. We're having fun with OTC Beverages. She's coming to Jamaica with a whole host of wonderful products. She got the ginger beer, the sorrel, sparkling and non-sparkling, and the new flavor, blue butterfly pea with lime. Did I say it right?
You did indeed.
All right.
Do you want some story? Do you want the detail on that
Yeah. What's the detail?
Have you got time for that?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait for somebody to text me what's the smartest insect in the world. Until I get that text, let's talk.
Yeah.
Tell me the background behind the blue
right.
butterfly pea with lime. It sounds like it must be good for me if it have so much words in it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I've never heard of that." I hadn't heard of it until I did my research and looked into the flower. So it's a Southeast Asian flower. Actually, it's grown in Thailand, mostly Southeast Asia, and it's an interesting flower actually, because when you look at it, it's quite tiny, but it has a very deep purpley blue color, and it's very good for reducing anxiety, depression, stress, reducing the graying of hair.
It calms your nerves. It calms the nerve.
It's good for anxiety, depression, and stress.
Okay.
And reducing the graying of hair and cleansing the immune system. And if you add lime to it, then it makes it alkaline. So it's good in all areas for your body.
It sounds like the body actually needs to have this in it.
That's right. I mean, if you think across the range of drinks that we provide, effectively all of them can be drunk as teas, right? Yeah. Because if you think of the sorrel, which is on the rosella plant, hibiscus flower, and then you've got that can be drunk as a tea. You've got ginger, can be drunk as a tea, and then you have the butterfly pea flower that can be drunk as a tea. So fundamentally, the drinks have those infusion benefits in them. So that's something to bear in mind as well. But that's the background with butterfly pea flower. So I think it takes us out of the sort of like the traditional Caribbean bracket that we have with the ginger beer and the sorrel, and takes us into a different realm, which is with the butterfly pea flower and lime, and making something a little bit more interesting for people to consume.
It is absolutely necessary, because with the current COVID situation right now, people here agree. Them stressed out, plus tax. If the price of everything will go up, the price of gas get into it. So if we can actually find a beverage like OTC beverage, and you have the blue butterfly pea with lime, you said we'd add the lime to it, now the drink becomes alkaline. And we know more than ever we need to alkaline our bodies to protect us, our immune system right now. So you're actually doing a service to mankind. This is something where you can go spend your money and boast that you spent this to put that into your body. Because it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. And that's the things we need to start doing with how we consume our food, because, you don't put garbage petrol in your car.
No,
otherwise
top of the line petrol in the car. Top 90
Absolutely.
only.
Absolutely.
So therefore,
you have to do the same.
You have to put an optimum in your body. Yeah, because without the body, you won't have those vanities.
Yep.
Hey,
your health is your wealth.
Listen to me. I've got some persons coming in saying, hey, the smartest insect in the world, that's New York Entertainment Management team, they're online. They're saying, hey, the smartest insect in the world is the honeybee. That's the smartest insect ever. According to our trivia, the smartest insect in the world, he thinks it's the honeybee.
The honeybee?
And he could be correct, but in our context, it's a trivia question we're asking. That's not the answer we are looking for. You're not going to find maybe that's a correct answer in some other terms, but right here, the answer I'm looking for, you're not even going to believe it. It's so simple. But just think in terms of giving trouble. in terms of, I'm going to ask a question, we're going to get the world trouble. What's the smartest
Fly.
insect in the...
Fly.
I tell you what, you just gave them an int. You just gave them an int. You just gave them that's the best int ever. Because actually this insect loves to eat nothing else more than flies. That's it. Don't give it away. Don't talk. Shh, shh. So, New York Entertainment Management, you're not correct right now. That's not the answer we're looking for, but good try. I don't want more persons to be trying. Because just think about it. What is the smartest insect in the world according to our trivia question we're having right here? And remember, we're giving away $1,000 phone credit courtesy of OTC Beverages, irregardless of your network. But you got to text in. Text it to 876-482-4944 and listen out for the next question I'm going to be asking about OTC Beverages. Because if you take me there and ask OTC Beverages question, for you just listen and say, oh, I'm talking about OTC Beverages. When I ask the question, I've got another $1,000 phone credit for you if you can answer the question about OTC Beverages. All right? For example, who's the managing director right now of OTC Beverages? If I ask that question, who would be able to answer me? And then you tell me that you love to listen to the radio. You got to lock in the radio and pay attention. This is the closest to school that you're going to get right now. Listen to me now. New York Entertainment Management said a spider. Do you think it's because you gave that int? I think it's because you gave that int. He says it's a spider. Yeah. Do you think he's correct? Do you think he's correct?
I think that sounds about right.
It sounds about right, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me say it now. Right. New York Entertainment Management, you are absolutely, unequivocally, without a doubt, right. You are right. You are absolutely right. Based on the answer we're looking for, it is a spider because why? The spider creates the web.
DJ feel your skill.
Yeah.
You get it?
Otc Beverages, the award nominated for the best traditional, natural, and organic flavors with your health in mind. Superior tasting sparkling ginger beer, still ginger beer, still and sparkling sorrel drink, and our new flavor, blue butterfly pea flower with lime. Available in cans, OTC cold press refreshing taste will keep you cool the organic way. Available at your favorite supermarkets, restaurants, pubs, and more. Order online at otcbeverages.com. The most refreshing taste of health.